This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, the Gasol brothers, Pau and Mark, have a mutual love and respect. Belies their sibling rivalry. Even as teammates playing for Spain, their battles in practice were legendary. Ricky Rubio said, "I've never seen two dudes fight that much, and then, after all of that, hug each other and be brothers." Mark said, "We enjoy competing at the highest level with each other. We challenge each other and push each other every day."
Great story, David. Thank you. In this game, pitting two conference rivals against one another. A little extra riding on this one. We'll see it, too.
Yeah, you'll see, because the game will get a little chippy, a little physical, and both of these teams understand they both can't get to the conference finals.
A lot of talking out there, too, huh?
Yeah,
were you a talker?
Big talker.
Were you?
Yes, I loved it.
Plus, you're in broadcasting. I see the connection. I finally have figured it out. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the 3 slot. Now here's Allen. Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Clock at 6. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the first points up on the board for Memphis.
I like when Mike Conley mixes it up with the mid-range jumper. The defense has to respect his range from there.
Parsons against Ariza. Capella gets to Ariza. Deep 2 from Anderson. Here's Capella. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Just talk that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And for a team with as much talent as the Rockets have had over the last few seasons, the results have been pretty mixed.
Yeah, and look at the club's recent rosters. I mean, they've been filled with a couple mega stars and then everyone else. It's no, that's just an emphatic throwdown there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Down low. Parsons' shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anderson banked in off the glass.
When he's that close inside and the defender is giving up that much height, it's over.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Beverly. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a very special bond between Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph playing together for the Grizzlies in their front court. Steve, they hit it off and look at each other like brothers.
They do. What I love about Zebo and Marc Gasol is they play on the string together. We call this high-low, but what's so dominant about these two, they both can play high, they both can play low, and they have a great feel for each other, and they generally like each other.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. And right around the 2016 All-Star break, Marc Gasol's season was cut short. Broke a bone in his right foot, had surgery, and Stevie was gone for the rest of the season.
That's a huge blow for the Grizzlies because that's losing their best player. And a guy that's 7'1", he's done everything right, lost a lot of weight, but sometimes those 7-footers, they put a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. Outside Conley. Randolph, a screen on Beverly, and here's Conley outside.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And James Harden with the 3.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Gasol passes to Randolph. And in his heyday, Zach Randolph averaged 20 points and 12 rebounds. And Stevie's getting up there in age, but still a player to reckon with.
Yeah, it's funny. His nickname, we call him first name 20, last name 10. That's for double doubles. And he's one of those players that great position rebounder, can score down on the block, gives you an effort on the defensive end. But what he does is give you a guy that you can throw the ball in, settle your offense, and he can get a bucket.
Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Randolph drops them both. And you look at the Grizzlies organization, a change in ownership back in 2012, a shakeup in the front office in 2014. Steve, there's been more continuity on the court than off the floor.
Yeah, the head coaching position changed as well. Despite the great job done, hopefully they can sustain that foundation.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Conley, picked by Randolph. Kicks to Parsons. And he converts the layup.
You can't afford to leave one of Conley's teammates wide open. He will make you pay.
On the wing, Harden, defended by Allen. And the pass to Anderson. He kicks it to Ariza. Anderson the screen. To the paint, Gasol with the steal. Passes it to Parsons. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Allen against Harden. Feeds it to Anderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. High arcing shot, and they're able to recover. And he knocks down the jumper. Rockets trail. Here's Prigioni. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He dishes it to Ariza. Here's Prigioni. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Takes the 3. And it's Conley that. Time on the assist by Allen. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Like seeing Mike Conley get busy from beyond the arc. When he has space to pull up, he fires the threes.
Harden inside the three-point line. Here's Anderson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch 4, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Anderson. And the Grizzlies, with quality play, Steve, over the years in their front court and at the point guard position, they've struggled to find the long-term starters, however, on the wing.
Especially on the offensive end. It's been a rotating cast. Tayshaun Prince, Jeff Green, Courtney Lee, Vince Carter, Matt Barnes, Lance Stevenson, and the list goes on and on. They need guys who can score from the wing position.
Allen inside, guarded by Harden. And Parsons kicks to Randall. Stolen by Harden, and it's the Rockets on the break. Prigioni, that's a two-pointer. Wide open shot is on the money.
And that's such good work to make.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up.
Called here, the first for Memphis.
You know, the thing about James Harden, though, there's really no perfect way to defend him. I mean, he can torch you from deep, drives the lane as well as anybody, and especially when he's looking to create contact. And in many ways, your best defense against him is a good offense. You try to match some of his points by scoring on the other end. Well documented that maybe defense not his strength, but, you know, that's an area where if you want to have success, you're going to have to do a good job on that end.
Conley's shot is off. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Gordon again. Gordon kicks to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And thinking about ways to stop Harden, part of the problem is that he's really built like no other player out there.
Physically, he's got that barrel of a body, the long arms, and just enough quickness to blow by you. He's elusive, yet always looking for contact, which is why he lives at the free throw line.
Up the floor. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Conley. Nobody near Parsons. And another miss by Memphis.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
So for the Rockets, Beasley comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Brewer in for James Harden. Memphis also making some changes. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Randall. Carter comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Daniels subbed in for Tony Allen. Brewer, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Here's Prigioni, covered by Conley. Gordon outside. And another 3 for Houston. The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Mike Conley steady and reliable, Steve, at that point guard position.
Well, they call him a true point guard, and the reason why, he can score, he can defend, he can distribute, and he's a leader on the team. He's a throwback from the old point guards back in the day.
First free throw is good. And Smitty, interesting story about Mike Conley. He shoots his jump shot with his left hand, but he says aside from that, he's right-handed.
Well, that's a treat because when you get a chance to watch Mike Conley, when he drives the basketball, has one of the best offhand floaters in the game. And like you said, very fluent at shooting a lefty jump shot, but very comfortable with that right hand around the basket.
To the middle, here's Green. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Prigioni dishes to Gordon. Pass to Prigioni. Back to Beasley. In the corner, it's Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Houston.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Knocked loose. He's got a clear path. Drops in the breakaway layup. Prigioni's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
Who knows how big this lead could end up being by the end of the first half. It could be huge. I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Rockets leading by 8. The feed to Brewer. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Let's go. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Carter. And that's now 10 points for Conley.
Over the years, Mike Conley has really improved his jumper, using his quick release well.
Outside Gordon. Releases. And it's Houston with another.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Conley kicks to Carter. To the paint. Here's Green. Right, the pass to Daniels. Expanding his range. Brewer with the rebound. Houston's done a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Regioni kicks to Brewer. That 3 off the mark. Daniels dishes to Conley. Green, the screen. Conley, the pass to Daniels. From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get that one. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels...
we feel like we're a team that's...
Defense, really their identity. That's how they win. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
Anytime they get a whiff of a fast break opportunity, they are sprinting ahead of everyone on the opposition.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Martin. Ennis out there with Baldwin. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. And motivation is such a key component for being a successful coach. Steve, how hard is it, you think, for a coach to consistently connect with this team over the course of the season and a lot of times deliver the same message over and over again?
You know, it's hard. You got to be creative. And I think also you got to build the right culture where guys buy in. But they have to buy into what you're selling. You got to be true to who you are, great character and great trust. And also you can't waver. And when the coaches start wavering, players start to see that and feel that.
They know it, don't they?
And it goes south.
They smell blood. They know that a coach is not standing on a solid foundation.
Right.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies are starting to show their age a little bit. Last season was an example of that, but they still have that throwback style of play that's hard to gauge. Marc Gasol said, the game is evolving, and we as players and as a team have to evolve. We have to change things and adjust. You need tweaks and counters from game to game and year to year. Kevin?
All right, D.A., they know they needed more shooting. A 3 from Anderson. Vince Carter grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 12 to the wing right side. Here's Baldwin. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Baldwin's got his first points of the game. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Gordon with it. 12 points for him. And Anderson has it in the corner. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. It's good. Carter's got it back down to single digits for Memphis. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Beverly. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Anderson the screen. Goes up off the pick. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Baldwin the pass to Ennis, and Ennis slams it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Anderson with the screen for Ariza. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Marc Gasol. And Trevor Ariza, one of the more consistent 3 and D wings. Seems like he puts up pretty much the same numbers, Greg, every season.
Yeah, Kevin, a little bit of what you see is what you get. The difference I saw in him last year, though, although subtle, was the dip in number of assists and rebounds. The one thing Ariza has to guard against is getting too comfortable floating to that three-point line.
James Harden, he's checked in for Gordon. Zach Randolph is checked in for Memphis. Parsons comes in for Vince Carter. And here's Anderson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout. Start it.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Definitely. He saw some stuff he didn't like out there, and I think taking this time to calm his guys down is the right call.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Martin with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Rockets leading by 8. Here's Harden. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And for all the scoring, Greg, that James Harden gives you, he's also one of the top playmakers in the NBA.
You know, and even coming out of college, Kevin, a lot of scouts felt Harden could play the point. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this guy is going to consistently be in the MVP conversation.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Anderson, a screen on Allen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pick. Pass to Beverly. Fires for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
The defense has to stay on their toes on him. They have to be active guarding the perimeter, or they will continue to get burned.
Baldwin the pass to Parsons. Randolph kicks to Parsons. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
Now here's Beverly. He has 5. He feeds it to Ariza. And Anderson has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. Steve, we see so many former players taking over as first-time head coaches. I know you enjoy coaching your son's team. Any thought about coaching in college or pro basketball someday?
What I would love to coach at Michigan State University, my alma mater. But also, there's this other school, Kevin, I'm going to bring you on as my assistant coach. Me and you at Pepperdine in Malibu. That'll be fantastic.
How beautiful is that campus?
So those are my two places I want to coach.
We now know your priorities.
Yeah.
We now have your priorities very, very much in tune. Harden against Allen. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. It's good. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Poked loose. Leans inside. And the rejection by Harden.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Inside, kicks it out to Ariza. And again, the Rockets good for two. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Kept alive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Rockets have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense. But last year, there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championships.
Start it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Beasley comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, Kevin, is that it takes all 5 guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor, and that happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of points to their opponents.
Daniels kicks to Green. Poked loose. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Daniels. Here's Parsons. The Grizzlies with another miss.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
And Nene slams it in.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. A fader. And that one's good. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there. Houston leading by 16. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Parsons got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Conley kicks to Daniels. Misses the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Harden outside. Conley kicks to Green. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
You know, Jermichael Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
Nene with the screen on Conley. Harden outside. Nene setting the pick for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Beasley for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Conley dishes to Wright. It's hauled in by Beverly. Houston leading by 14. Kicks it to Brewer. And Brewer slams it home.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And there's Parsons on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Beverly. 7 points in the game. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Beverly's got 10 points.
Well, he's doing what keeps them ahead, and he's been doing it all quarter, respecting the hot streak.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Harden. Daniels passes to Green, and yes, it's good. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Houston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Now Harden, he's got 11. Easily outside. And Nene with the stuff.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here is Daniels. Green, the screen. Here's Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Conley is so efficient off the screen, filling space and dropping the bucket easily.
And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets lead by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. 1 half completed. Let's break it down. An outstanding first quarter for Eric Gordon. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
I'm celebrating. We're the best.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the 3rd and 4th quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Eric Gordon.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shot. He erupted in the first half of play.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Clint Capella is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Beverly in at the point.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
David Fizdale gets a chance to get the Memphis job. He's been Spoelstra's lead assistant for a while. His name has been floating around in the coaching ranks for a long time. Happy to see him get that job.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, point guard Mike Conley has been a lefty-dominant player his whole career, but off the court, he's actually right-handed. He first picked up a ball at 13 months of age, and he said, "I just did it with my left hand for some reason, and ever since then, my mind felt it was left-handed when it came to basketball." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Similar to Greg Monroe. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley's so quick with his shot. He's a threat to score as soon as he touches the ball.
Rockets leading by 12. Anderson the screen. Now the dish to Capella. All sorts of time. And Houston again with the bucket.
Not the best possession, but somehow they got the shot to fall.
And for Memphis, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Gasol, a screen on Beverly, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable, but it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Parsons for 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
But what he does is uses his body extremely well to shield off the defenders from the basketball.
Conley kicks to Allen. Tipped away. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Smitty, you were just starting in the league when NBA basketball games were becoming what they are today in the 90s. The popularity of the game has just increased so substantially. Was it strange to see yourself being portrayed in video games as we see now, and how did you react to it?
You know, very humbling, Kevin, to get a chance to see yourself, your name being called in the video game. But what I did like, Kevin, I was so skinny, and the video game had me looking buff with muscles and everything. So I like that.
You look pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's because you're my friend.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ennis, he's checked in for Parsons. Now, here's Decker. Not a lot of room. Outside Gordon. Nene, the screen, and it's Gordon penetrating. And there's the pass to Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And there's the call on Nene. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Randolph. They get it again. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston leading by 17. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's a screen. Ariza kicks to Capella. That one's not going to go. The Grizzlies trail by 17. To the middle. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Gasol is so skilled at completing these and-one opportunities. You have to really wrap him up if you want to prevent him from draining the shot.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Allen. And Baldwin subbed in for Mike Conley. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Grizzlies have had their offensive problems. One, because they like to play slow. They like to throw it in the paint, and they like to grind you out inside the paint. But the one thing is, on the defensive end, they've been excellent.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Prigioni. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And you look at the Grizzlies offensively, they play one of the slowest paces in the league. We all know that. But really, Steve, it's the lack of perimeter shooting more than maybe anything else that's hindered their offense.
In the 6 seasons of the grit and grind era, they've never ranked higher than 27th in three-pointers made. Never higher than 20th in three-point percentages. That's what they've got to change.
Gasol dishes to Carter. Charity stripe shot. The shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Beasley for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Fade away. The Rockets pull it in. Nene's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Gordon. He wants to get it to Nene and does.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Tipped away, and it's the Rockets on the break. Feeds it to Beasley. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Randolph. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Some changes for Memphis. Jarrell Martin comes in for Zach Randolph. And Daniels subbed in for Baldwin. Daniels with it. He kicks to Ennis. Here's Martin. And another miss by Memphis.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Gioni for 3. Here's Nene, and Nene slams it in.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority.
They double him with Nene. And Carter has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Gasol. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Marc Gasol is a workhorse down deep, just rising up and throwing it down.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. For the Rockets, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Beasley. Brewer comes in for Sam Decker. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Pablo Prigioni. And Memphis also making a switch. Green's checked in. Now here's Beverly, guarded closely. On the wing, Brewer. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. For 3, Gordon, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defense fell asleep on the inbounds play and totally forgot about the perimeter jumper. The offense burned him there.
Daniels kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Carter. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist in this one. Houston leading by 17. Now here's Beverly. 10 points for him. Nene, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Nene's got 12 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know they like to get a lot of shot opportunities from in that close.
Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here's Beverly. Beasley outside. 6 to shoot. Beverly the pass to Beasley. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty. They just haven't looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort it's going to take to stay in this game.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Ennis dishes to Carter. It's his first trip to the line.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. White, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Parsons comes in for Ennis. And the second free throw, good. Rockets leading by 18. Now Beverly. He's got 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. The feed to Daniels. Green up on top. Parsons outside. He dishes it to Daniels. Right side, Green. 4 on the clock. He tries for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Daniels has got 6.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Outside, Gordon. Houston needs to get a shot off. Houston moving it around. For 3, Beasley. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. And it's Anderson in for Michael Beasley. Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conley now comes in for Vince Carter. The Grizzlies trail by 17. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wright sets a screen. Got a piece of it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Now, here's Brewer. Covered by Parsons. Brewer, good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside Conley. Green with a screen on Beverly. Conley's shot is off.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Rockets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. That one goes. Count it. Capella's got 9 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Wright sets a screen. Allen for the 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Grizzlies trail by 21, so on the floor for Memphis. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. And it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. Beverly wide open. And Houston again with the bucket.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
They have a huge advantage in fast break points today. Reason why they have guys who want to get out and run.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Allen outside. And then Allen slams it in.
The wily athleticism of Tony Allen coming in handy when he skies for these slams.
Anderson, a screen on Allen. To the middle, up off the screen, and finished off by Anderson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Conley for 3. Ariza with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Allen against Harden. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Randolph can't hit.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the basket by Harden.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Conley kicks to Allen. Pass to Gasol. The 10-footer. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden has a wide open look. Money from the wing. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Conley, the pass to Gasol. He feeds it to Randolph. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Takes a 3. Another miss by Harden.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Offensive rebound. And it's Martin missing. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that one is good by Beasley.
Outstanding job looking for his teammate and connecting with him with a flawless pass.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dishes to Daniels. And there's the pass to Baldwin. Ennis kicks to Gasol. Beasley with the steal. Pass to Decker. Houston moving it around. McDaniels hands it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's the Rockets on the break, and the wide open shot from Decker. Here's Moniunas. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the paint, trying to get back on track, and there's the nice layup by Gasol.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate wants it.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Brigioni. Beasley the screen. Brigioni kicks to Beasley. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Marc Gasol.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Free throw, good, Beasley. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Nene, he's checked in for Michael Beasley. Knocked away. Here's Baldwin. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And here's Houston. They're on an 18-6 run. Nene, the screen. Kicks it to Decker. Here's Brigioni. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Daniels kicks to Gasol. The dish to Ennis. Gasol a screen. Here's Baldwin. And rebounded by McDaniels. Inside. And Nene slams it in.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Better body movement, better ball movement, and taking some smart shots.
Feeds to Ennis. Pass to Baldwin. Martin against Moniunas. And it's Houston on the break. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for your Rockets, KJ McDaniels. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. White's checked in, and McDaniels drops them both. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Martin, great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Harden outside. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wright's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Knocked loose. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Prigioni dishes to Moniunas. Harden outside, out to the right wing. Again, the Rockets score. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. The feed to Ennis, inside, right, and Wright throws it down hard.
That is what Wright is out there to do. An athletic player who always on the lookout to throw it down.
Harden outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Houston, James Harden.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Got a piece of it. Fires from deep. Harden missing again. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston.
Corey Brewer.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Daniels, and he gets it to go from the corner. Here's Prigioni. Nene outside, fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Vince Carter.
.156 left in the game. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's time for an injury report. And now let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, to see how Michael Beasley's doing. David.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Nene.
You can see he's a one-of-a-kind talent when he puts on a performance like this. He influenced every area of this game. On defense, he was a thorn in their side all night. On offense, he was a weapon. That's getting the job done.
Here's Baldwin. No good with the triple. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin the screen. Pass to Ennis. Here's Baldwin. Nene gets a hand on it. Brewer with the ball. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Offline with his three. And so here's Memphis. Carter, the pass to Baldwin. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Brigioni. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Missed. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. Great crowd tonight, but what made the difference down the stretch?
We were trying to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. The crowd was amazing tonight. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. And, we got a good victory at home.
Big win, James. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kev. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player of the game, Nene. He came out of halftime not to be denied. Active, assertive, everyone rallied around his energy.
Listen, he played some hard-charging basketball tonight, fellas. He didn't need an invitation to the party. He was going to bum rush the door. Some guys just hang out on the outside of the party, but not him. He said, no, I'm not just going to hang on the perimeter. I'm getting to the hole, baby.
His accuracy, wow. I was blown away by how consistent he was throughout this game. There's a part of you that thinks like, okay, another one and another one. It's going to be another one that goes in. And then you realize, you know what? It's just his night.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.